buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today I wanted to do something a little different in the spirit of back to school. I reached out to the official buddies on the official buddy Discord to give me some questions that they would normally ask or that they haven't had a chance to ask, and see what I can help with. So let's get started. The official buddy Tiny Taco asks, I think you will survive. Anybody can do anything that you put your mind to, and I know it sounds dumb, and I know sometimes things are hard. For example, it's all about prioritizing, scheduling, organizing, and I think in that you'll find more peace. I think one of the reasons that you do have the anxiety in this case is because you're not really sure how you're going to keep up your grades along with acting, because the acting is normally at project based. So if the project ends, what's going to happen next? So you always want to think about that, keep that going in your mind. And if you do need help, ask. Whenever you need help, always ask. Never be afraid to ask for help. I know sometimes, even when it's with my husband, I'm like, I don't want to ask him for help. I want to be able to do this on my own. And I think the maturity is understanding when you need help and asking for that help. So if you ever feel like you're overwhelmed, make sure you talk to your teachers or your parents or somebody who can help you organize the situation for you. Prepare yourself. Like if it's a speech or something, study, prepare yourself when you go in front of the class to talk, and then find something that's comfortable for you that relaxes you while you're talking. I know some people are like, hey, imagine people with underwear. That never works for me because I can't, imagine people except for certain people that I want to imagine in just their underwear, and then I'm just thinking about how hot they are in their underwear. I'm not even thinking about what I'm talking about. That doesn't work for me. Just take a deep breath in, exhale out, and just realize in the reality of things, what's the worst that could happen? In the speech, let's say you mess up. You miss saying a word won't kill you. You won't die. Kind of weigh the reality of what's the possibility of the worst thing and realize that it's okay to mess up. Actually, it's good if you mess up and learn from that mistake. So it creates an opportunity for you to grow and for you to mature. I was kind of a nerd in high school. I was on the honor roll. I was in a bunch of clubs. I liked everything about school. I did love classes. I loved homework. I loved homework. I was never good at tests. I received information differently. When you ask me a question, I may process it differently than what you're meaning to say. So tests were never a great thing for me. I liked after school activities, multicultural club, Spanish Honor Society, National Honor Society, Color Guard, band, cheerleading, drama club. I was in a lot of things. So I just loved taking the advantage of the different things that school had to offer. And I think that if more people did that, they would have more fun at school. Like find things, because there's clubs and there's activities and there's people that you connect with. You don't think that they're there. Once you try, you'll be surprised. Yeah. I love back to school shopping. Here comes the nerdy part again. But more for like the supplies than the clothes. Growing up, I was never like, oh, I want to get the cutest outfit and do the cutest thing. Only when it came to like homecoming and prom, that's it. Other than that, I wasn't really into the girly girl outfits and things like that. I wore a lot of hand-me-downs. So I was more excited about crayons. I want pencils, a pencil case, notebooks, binders, a new backpack. So sorry. First off, I want to say kudos to you because you are student body vice president and technical director. You've got a lot on your plate and you are working it. Take a realistic step back and kind of look at what is important. When you think of high school, you want to do well in high school because you want to get good grades, and maybe you want a scholarship for college, or you want to get into a good school for whatever next step you want to take. I would kind of write out the things that you want in regards to what is important to you, and then how to make those things happen. If there's a certain school you're looking into, I would do research and find out what is important to that school. What are the certain things that they're looking for? In the grand scheme of like student body vice president and technical director, there are schedules with that. If you're allowed to help set up when meetings are, make sure they're separate. Don't try to do everything at one time. Take your time. Breathe. The top 3 things right now is homework, making sure you're studied up for your grades, theater club or drama club, whatever it is called at your school. Also, for the student body vice president, there are a lot of things. You're gonna have activities that you have to attend, you have to be a part of. So when it comes to making a schedule, try not to pile too much on your plate at one time. If you can have Mondays be this, Tuesdays be that, and Wednesdays be this, spread it out. Spread that ish out. You've got 5 days in a week, in a school week, to make those things happen. I would kind of lay out all the different things that you think are going to be needed and then prioritize by which ones are most important. Make sure those are completed first and then get to the other things that you really want to do. But don't leave off the things that you want to do because you don't want to be tapped out. Take a step back, breathe, and evaluate. A lot of the times when we do get full of anxiety or we do get bothered by things, we don't realize what's happening. Like we're just walking in that instead of taking a step back, evaluate it. What is stressing me out? Why is this thing stressing me out? Why is it bothering me? And what can I do to fix it? That would be my advice when you are in any stressful situation, because if you can realize, okay, this is the second time that this deadline has kind of panicked me. What can I do next time to avoid being stressed out by this situation again? I did say this before when I was rambling on in the first question, but I was a part of cheerleading, I did color guard, I did band, I did multicultural club, Spanish Honor Society, National Honor Society. What else did I do? Oh, theater, drama, sorry, I was a thespian, and I also did school plays. I did quite a bit. Quite a bit. Being active. That is how I made friends. And I was nice. I was never mean just to be mean. Because you know there's those people that are like that. And spoiler alert, that even happens as you're an adult. When you're in the workplace, you have people who are mean just to be mean. In school, I was a part of a bunch of different clubs. So I had a very eclectic group of friends. I was the girl that was pretty much friends with any type of person. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I was also in choir. I was also in honor choir. So I had friends from that too. No matter how high or low you were in economical standards, life, or popularity, I was the girl that was friends with everybody. Just being a part of different things, opening up and talking, finding a common thing that you can talk with somebody about, and from then you learn about them, they'll learn about you, and you'll never know who you can end up being friends with. People doubt it when I say this, but I do suffer from social anxiety as well, where I am always extremely nervous about talking to people when I first meet them. After I know you, it's different. I open up, I'm just a social butterfly, I'm loud, I'm annoying, I'm giddy, I'm all sorts of stuff. But before I get to know you, I'm very nervous and I get very scared and I get so full of anxiety on talking with people. In regards to social anxiety, take a minute and listen and see what commonalities you guys can have between you and that person and build on that. And just do it. Nike is not sponsoring this video. It's hard to say this, but you have to not let it get to you. It's really hard to say that, or to be like, oh, I'm not gonna let it get to me. It's hard to say that. It's not easy. Don't ever think it's easy, it's hard. But the important thing is knowing who you are. Because even now, when I read comments, I'll read a comment and it'll catch me. And I'll be like, let me tell you what I think. It'll happen. But take a moment and understand that whatever garbage they're spouting out, they're only doing it online because they feel brave enough to do it online because they're not mature enough or man enough to say it to your face. Those type of people are garbage. And you are not garbage. Know that you are not garbage. You are above garbage. Okay? What happens to garbage? Garbage gets thrown away. I had a 24-hour live stream. Actually, you were at this 24-hour live stream. The person that wrote this question. The person came on saying a bunch of racist stuff. Like bunch of racist stuff on it. We blocked them. They created a new account. Bunch of racist stuff. We blocked them. A new account. And then eventually they just gave up. They were like, all right, we're done. To me, it was kind of funny that someone is so dumb and a butt face to just do that, but I understand that not every time you can laugh about what they say. Delete it, Do not give it a second thought. Understand that whatever things that they're saying is not true about you. Normally, the people who do that are people who are low in their lives. They have really low self-esteem, so they lash out. So just keep that in mind and be strong. Know that you are not whatever the heck they're saying. Join a lot of clubs, especially if it's your senior year, because I think for you it's your senior year. Also for Sasori, it's his senior year as well. Have fun, okay? It is so important. Have fun, be brave, all right? Take advantage. Those things that are outside of your comfort zone, push yourself to those, because looking back in high school, I wish that I had taken advantage of a lot more things. Yes, I know I was in a lot of clubs already, but I wish I had taken advantage of more things. Taken certain things a bit more seriously, like in regards to scholarships and things like that. That would be advice I would give to my old self. Pay a bit more attention, take things a bit more seriously, and have more fun. I think I would have enjoyed it more. Do not think that you are not good enough to do anything. That would have to be the most important thing, because in high school, even in middle school, there were opportunities I passed on because I didn't think I was good enough to do them, and I thoroughly regret that. I really wish that I had taken advantage of certain things and not been in that, well, I don't really think I'm going to be good at it. I don't think I'm going to be good enough for it, so I'm not going to do it. If I had done that, I would have done way better, greater things in high school, which would have set my life in certain directions that would have been really awesome. If you don't take anything else from all the babbling that I said, I would say never not do anything because you don't think you're good enough to do it. Take advantage of it. If it is something that interests you in the least bit, go for it. Go for it. The only way you're gonna know whether you are great at this or whether you're not great at this is by actually doing it. Because you could be very surprised with the things that you come up with. Words of wisdom from AyChristene. That is really cool that you want to be a marine biologist. I think that's really cool. It's all dependent on what are you lacking. Are you lacking in testing? Because if so, then maybe you might need to study more. If you're studying a lot and you're still not getting it, then I would research to find out which part is kind of falling through, which part are you having difficulty with. But I would say study hard, Google everything, start learning now. And go to your local zoo or aquarium and find out all the information you can about any marine animal that lives near you or that you can go to. And that will be a great step to help build your passion, which will fuel you to be more passionate about doing well in school so you can make your dreams happen. But that's really cool. So kudos to you, my friend. Those are all of the questions that I received via the Official Buddy Discord. If you are not a part of the Official Buddy Discord, check out the link in the description box below. I want to say thank you to everybody who sent me a question on Official Buddy Discord and on Twitter, and I really hope that any of the information I gave was helpful to you. I'm not a licensed psychologist. I'm just a person who went through some things in her life and thought maybe I could help some people that didn't get a chance to ask these questions to anyone else. So if there was something that you thought was great information, you're like, Christine, oh my goodness, that was also my question, let me know down below. Let me know when I hit home runs in for you. And let me know if you had another question that you wish you could have asked. All down below in the comment section. If you like this video, hug the like out of that like button. Don't forget to check out my main channel and check out the other videos that I've been posting on this channel. Let me know if there's another type of video you would like to see down below. I love you guys as always, and until next time, buddies! Ta-da!